We've been trained up until this point as architects, so it's kind of hard to digest this massive amount of land and just all the different relations and kind of impacts that it has throughout the city.
One of the main things I wanted to give the waterfront back to the city of Cleveland.
In the long run, more kind of like redevelopment of waterfront, and I guess a lot of the things that we're kind of doing go into how to best do that, and like trying to learn how to best retake some of this really nasty area that has been kind of used up over the years.
It's actually going to be used more by someone with a research background almost, and because one of the main goals of our project is to use it as a catalyst for future development of the entire lakefront of Cleveland and the Cuyahoga.
Yeah, the main people we're designing this for would be kind of like the future of what Cleveland can be.
Cleveland doesn't really have a useful lakefront area, or at least not like directly connected to downtown. And this is connected to so much of downtown and the river.
We're trying to create a like an ambiguity between the natural systems of what a city is and the synthetic, the built environment of what a city is, and create this one better functioning city.
I think some of the highlights would be the marshland, the wetlands area that we're using for reclaiming the land, and as kind of a bit of a filter to try to filter out like a portion of the Cuyahoga as it comes down. The train station, that's kind of an old idea in Cleveland, but I think it's a good one, and it's something that as of right now should probably be pushed more. The research center is another big key feature of it too. It's a way to have jobs in Cleveland, a way to kind of create a career area without having it be, you know, blue-collar manufacturing work.
A city is composed of so many different elements, and so is an ecosystem. But like the main difference is ecosystems work forever. Like there's kind of this inherent knowledge that is built into the system that you don't find in a city.
We had originally looked at this as not only like how to, you know, bring in Cleveland to the lakefront, but we had looked at kind of what Cleveland needs like immediately, which is jobs. So we were kind of looking at keeping it as an industrial site to pull in jobs, but in kind of looking through that, we're like, well, it already is an industrial site, and we're trying to reuse it and bring Clevelanders out. So kind of taking that into a newer version of that, a more updated version of not industry, but kind of a research, and trying to, you know, tie things in around that, where we're trying to bring it out of the industrial age, which is kind of ending for Cleveland.
So the programming on our project from a west to east kind of direction. Along the Cuyahoga, we're introducing a research facility and a wetlands to kind of remediate the soil. And then beyond that, a sort of college campus or research campus, just a place for those people to live. And then an aquarium, which also has a research component. So, and that comes right off of West 6th. So that's kind of the point where we start to blend more public function than private function. And then continuing, we have 2 marinas in the 2 easternmost slips, and a sports facility right next to the Browns Stadium. And then in between all of that is just a typical kind of mixed-use development, office space and some retail space. And then in front of the Browns Stadium is where we have our main residential area. But all of this is connected with this kind of commercial strip. So that's closely related to the path of the RTA line. So they're not really segregated program elements. Like we want to have like a continual use throughout all of the spaces.
Hello. No.
We are working on our model, our physical model. It's really big. I babble. So.
No, that's fine. It was good.
No pizza on my face, or?
Reading it like the answers are on here or something. They're not.
Ecosystem thing.
Yeah,
Do you remember what you said?
kind of.
Then you could.
Okay. What was the question again? I don't know.
So I was talking to my sister earlier, and she said something about it. And I was like, oh, I built that yesterday. And she's like, what?
No, Lily was a big jerk the whole time.
Yeah.
How far does that camera get? Like, what?
To you.
Sees everything you're doing.
Like form the whole. I should say that different. That's kind of stupid.
You could say that
Any regrets? Not right now. We'll find out when the grades come, maybe. I don't know.
I guess that's it.